So right now I'm working on a project for one of the companies I own around performance coaching and career coaching, just trying to help the ambitious get further ahead. And the team of industrial and organizational psychologists I'm working with, we every week we're getting this conversation about the traits of people that are very successful, the things we say, the things we do, and I often use this example of, you know, there's five guys I sat down to dinner with that are worth a tremendous amount of money, whether they're in the corporate world, business owners, entrepreneurs, investors. We all have similar traits, similar beliefs, similar actions on how we operate in this world. And it often goes against what everybody else does. So, one of those things that we talk about is working Saturday. And if you look at the memes, because this is where, 90-95% of the world goes, it's, I love working Saturday, said no one ever. See, I actually love working Saturday. Like, it's one of those days when I don't get bombarded with 400 emails and 200 phone calls and meetings. I can work on music, I can work on podcasts, I can work on writing. It's time for me to get some work done that's outside the normal Monday through Friday chaos. Now, there's Saturdays I don't want to work. I might want to travel or be on the boat all day. Like, it doesn't mean you have to work every Saturday. But I hate Fridays. I like Fridays because I want to go party. I want to go out to eat. I want to drink some wine. I want to go have fun and do stuff. But as far as work, when Friday comes, the weekend slows down, and I have a lot of goals I'm trying to attain. I don't want to wait till Monday for things to get busy again. So I look forward to Mondays. I don't hate Mondays. That's everybody that I look at this table that, collectively worth a hell of a lot of money. Um, there's no one at this table that's saying I hate Mondays. It's just another day. And it's that mentality that I think is breaking us right now. We have these like high ambitions, but we want to do less and less, and we expect more, and it doesn't work. And work life balance to me is, sometimes you gotta punch out at 2 o'clock on a weekday, and there's times when you work Saturday. That's balance. Trying to work in this 9 to 5 bubble and achieve great things doesn't work so well. Um, so when I see all these memes about Saturdays, it's, I look at someone. I was trying to coach somebody, and they're complaining about, I got to go in the office Saturday morning. I'm like, okay, so if you were going into the office today, what would you be doing? And nothing. They said I'd probably sleep in, watch some TV, and go get some lunch at noon. And I'm like, so you just told me you're basically not doing shit anyways. Tell me you were remodeling your house, that you had a bike race you wanted to go to, that are going to go hang out with your family. Tell me you're doing something. You essentially told me you're not going to do anything. So what's the difference at that point? That's how I look at it. What's the difference? So when we look at the five people at this table, they don't have a difference between watching a football game on Saturday, which many of them do because it's, if it's college football, and they, some of them went to college. There's no difference to them if they're watching a football game or watching a football game with a laptop in their lap. It's it's the same thing to them. Now, if it's a birthday party, then the laptop goes away. You know, we look at these things that's like, I gotta check out at 5 o'clock and not think about work until 8 o'clock Monday morning, and then we wonder why we fail. It doesn't work. Most of the entrepreneurs I know and they're very successful in anything, sports, the people I know that got platinum records on the wall, they don't unplug at 5. If they want to go to bed thinking about their next project, my next song, this next track I'm going to produce, that's what they do. We operate in these buckets and they're so limiting. It doesn't mean work 10 hours, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But sometimes you have to if you really want to get somewhere. Anyways, should you work Saturday? Only if you need to. If you don't need to, don't go sit in a chair to keep it warm. To tell everybody you work Saturday, that's a waste of time too. But if you're not going to do anything Saturday morning, where you could go work on yourself or your career or your business, then go do it. You can't just sit around and say, working Saturday, blah blah. No, what you're not doing it for the company. You're doing it for you. You might be working on your business. You might be working on your health. Whatever it is, go do something. One of the conversations I got in with the psychologist when we're developing these tests for coaching is that thought of, your shift starts at 8 o'clock. What time do you get into work? Most people will say 8 o'clock. So when I'm coaching somebody, I say, why don't you get there at 7:40, 7:45? And you'll hear things. And I did this on another episode. I read memes and comments for the same thing. Why would I want to get to work at 7:40, 7:45? I'm not going to give the company 15 minutes of free work. And it's like, that's a really ignorant way to think about it. My dad worked in a steel factory. He always got to work like a half an hour early. He got to work, got his coffee, went to the bathroom, BS with the guys about football and whatever for a little bit, had a snack, jumped in his machine, went to work when his shift started. You're supposed to start work at 8 o'clock and you're just walking in the door. You're not ready. So most people don't even get moving until 8:30. So when I'm trying to mentor somebody, I'm like, if you're not working to 8:30, then maybe you should give that half an hour of your salary back. But we try to get through to people. Say, look, does it kill you to get in at 7:45? Get your coffee and then get in a routine, sit down. Does it kill you to start checking emails at 7:55, for example? I was telling my buddy. He's like, well, not really. But, he's been programmed through the way his parents complain, his friends, his peers, and school to think that way. You're trying to further your career. And then he gets mad when he doesn't get a promotion. It's you walk in the door at 8 o'clock, and then he works till 5, but he mentally checks out at 3:45 or 4 because you'll start getting text. It's like, you think your manager doesn't know that? And then you get mad when the person who is busting their ass gets the promotion and the raise and passes you by. So whether, we talk about things that shouldn't matter but do, these things matter. You can say all day that they don't matter. But you're trying to coach in that mentality of the people that I surround myself with that are successful. We don't walk in. If my shift was at 8 o'clock, I'm not walking in at 8. I'm going to get there early. And if my shift ends at 3 o'clock, I'm going to stay to probably 3:15. I'm not running for the door unless I have to be somewhere. All these things add up if you want the promotion, if you want to be seen as the go-to person, if you want to see that this is the person I can count on, the person that's fully vested, they want to be here, they want to build something. If you want to get somewhere, this is the mentality you have to have. If your mentality is to do the minimum, then expect the minimum or even less than that. That rule has not changed in this world. In relationships, with your friends, at work, in your careers, and anything. Doing the minimum usually gets you even less than the minimum. Effort means everything. So, should you work Saturday? If you need to. If you don't need to, don't work Saturday. Maybe you need to get up Saturday and work on your dream. Get up and work on your business, your side hustle. Maybe instead of going a side hustle, maybe double down on your main job and try to grow that career as much as you can. It's just one of those things that if you're not doing anything anyways, what's the difference between sitting on the couch and watching Netflix for 4 hours or going to the office and trying to do something productive? You don't want to do that because someone along the way, or many people have programmed you that don't do nothing extra for the company. That's just dumb. You're not doing it for the company, you're doing it for you. Because you're trying to build a better career so you can get raises and promotions and go to the next company and get a bigger title bump so you can create a better life for yourself. Quit worrying about someone else getting over on you and think about, what is it that I'm doing that helps me today? And when you start thinking about that, you'll stop worrying about what everyone else is getting. Anyways, that's all I got for this one. I'm going to catch you on the next one.